Today, Elizabeth Warren unveiled her plan to stop the flow of dark money in politics. But as the 2020 election nears, an NBC investigation found that Democrats might actually be on track to top Republicans in dark money donations. NBC's Laura Strickler is the reporter behind that story. She joins me now from Washington, D.C. And Laura, what exactly is dark money for people who don't know, and what role does it play in our elections?
Great question, Allison. So the vast majority of money that's in our elections, we know where it's from and we know where it's going. But about 10 years ago, the Supreme Court said they would allow in money into our elections that where we don't know who has actually given the money. And so for the last 10 years, we've seen Republicans embracing this opportunity, putting money into elections from anonymous donors. But last year, in 2018, that flipped. And now Democrats, at least as of last year, were dominating the dark money operations around the country. And what we've seen so far for 2020 is that trend is continuing. It's early, obviously, but that's what we're seeing so far.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, those patterns from 2018 seem to be continuing as far as you can tell?
They are. And, we're seeing about $8.3 million spent by Democrats so far compared to around $7.5 million for Republicans. But we're also seeing that, a lot of these Democratic candidates for president are saying they don't like dark money. They think it's terrible. It's a problem. And they want to do something about it. But, by next summer, we're going to have a nominee. And the question is going to become, is that nominee going to take this dark money from anonymous liberal donors?
You also found in your reporting that Republicans are nervous because they're not seeing the same kind of spending from their traditional allies. Who are those allies and why aren't they spending? What's going on there?
Exactly. So the Koch brothers that have been a traditional supporter, they have now indicated they're open to supporting Democratic candidates. The U.S. Chamber of Commerce has also said, they're inclined to take a look at whatever candidate supports free trade. And then we've also seen with the NRA that they, as you've reported, we've seen they're having infighting and lawsuits. And so those three stalwarts of Republican funding are not, the fear is that they're not going to be coming out in the way they have in the past. And that's making some folks nervous.
We mentioned earlier Elizabeth Warren put out her dark money plan today. Other 2020 Democratic contenders have sponsored a dark money reform bill. But just to be very clear, that has not stopped them from accepting dark money, correct?
It's not that it's that dark money organizations have endorsed them. So, with Elizabeth Warren, there's a dark money group that came out in Iowa and supported her and paid for some ads. She disavowed them.
Okay,
there's also one for Bernie Sanders as well. So,
Laura, thanks so much for being with us today. We appreciate it.
You bet. Thank you.
Hey, NBC News viewers, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.